What's going on, guys? Chris Barner here, Power Training TV. I got a cool how-to video for you today. It's about how to make your own homemade Vertec. Now, if you're not familiar with the Vertec is the machine that the most standardized machine that coaches use to test your vertical jumping skills. As you know, basketball, football, other sports, coaches love to use this cue to test your vertical power and to see where you're at. I swear by the box jump, but they love to teach this test, and there's actually ways that you can learn how to actually take the test to improve it. But today I want to go over how to make your own. Now, some of you kids out there and guys, it's not practical for you to buy I think they're $1,000 or something like that, Vertec machine. You might not have them in your high school gym, or you might not even want to jump in front of people. I don't know what the situation is. But anyways, I wanted to be available for everybody because I feel like if you plan on continuing your athletic career, you might run into this one day. So let's go over it. I spent I think it was approximately $32.17. $32.17. I got everything from Home Depot. I do have tools of my own, but I want to show you guys step by step of how I did it. So let's first start with the base. As you can see here, I don't know if you can see this. This is flimsy because I didn't glue it yet because I wanted to show you guys how I built it. But basically, all I've done is I took one, I don't even know how many quarter inches, 1.5 inches. I think it's 1.5 inch PVC pipe. Just make it thick. It's about, I can wrap my fingers around it. I bought one long pole of that. Actually, I might have bought two, but they're cheap. They're cheap as shit. Figure out what you need to do. If you buy two, I think, what does it cost you, like $5? Don't be cheap. The next, I bought elbows. So the PVC pipe, all you gotta do is go to Home Depot, right where the PVC pipes are, you're gonna see these elbows. I bought 1, 2, which are basically right angle elbows, and then I bought one 3-way elbow, where they go into each one, and they come out the top. This is where the top part is gonna be. This is my base, okay? So if you wanted to, what you would do now is, after you do this, you're just going to cut these. I didn't do them to length. I really just basically made sure 2 of these were the same size, and then 2 of these were the same size, as you can see. Boom. So I think they're about, I don't know, about 20, 30 inches a piece. Cut them out, inserted this, cut this out, inserted these to there. So now when I lay it flat, boom, I have my base. Let me show you guys so I can make sure you guys are seeing this. Good, so the next step is going to be your actual pole. Now, depending on where your vertical jump is where I think that you should determine how high you should make it. Me, fortunately, I was blessed with some jumping skills, so I made mine a little bit higher than usual. I think that the top of this is, I have no clue, but I know that when I measure it, it's able that I'm just touching the top of it basically. So actually I need to put things under it. Don't get too much into that because you can always raise the height with different poles or something like that. So like I said, I made a long pole. It's out of the same stuff, so it's going to fit right into our base. What I did there was I bought another 3-way and another right angle elbow, if you guys can see that. So total I have 1, 2, 3 right angle elbows, and then I have 2 3-way joints. So basically this is where they come. Again, I cut off a little bit of the PVC pipe and inserted one right here. Here's the long one. And then I took 2, I think they're about 10-inch ones, and I had them come out the side like that. Now, this is where it's going to get a little bit hard for some of you guys, or a little bit tricky. Like I said, the PVC pipe, it doesn't matter. Figure out a way to get a standing pole in. Look at your basketball hoop at home, or look at any kind of basketball hoop, and look at the base, and you're going to figure out how to build one and put the PVC pipe into the hole. After that, you're going to need to buy some hardware. Let's start with the metal pole. All this is a straight metal rod which could take screws. All I did was take that, boom, straight out. Then after that, you're gonna need 2 of these wing nuts, which I put on both sides. You're gonna have to drill holes through the top. I don't know if you can see that. Drill holes through the top of that and through the bottom of this one and make it go straight through, just like that. Then what we're gonna do is these black things are shims. So door shims, just go to Home Depot, ask somebody for a door shim. You're gonna see these basically black plastic things that look like paint sticks. All I did was, there's a little marking on each and every single one of them with the company's name, and I think on the O in company, I just put a straight hole right through it. Push it right through on every single one so they line up. In between that, what I did was I took a 1/2-inch nut and put it in between them. Now you can play with the looseness and the tightness, but up here obviously is what I want to move the most because that's where I'm jumping. Down here it's going to move together, but up here they move individually. So I made it looser up here, and I didn't really bother with this because this stuff is going to go anyway. But if you say you were jumping right around here, you can make these nuts loose around there. You can make the whole thing loose if you play with it. Stack them all up. I think I did like 2 or 3 packages because you want to get a nice height depending on if you're a coach and you want to work with kids, or if you're just jumping for yourself, you know, you can figure it out from there. But I think it works pretty well. One thing that I will tell you that I'm going to do to it is I'm going to mark with like a marker or a whiteout marker numbers underneath it, so you know every time which one you're hitting. Right now, like I said, I'm on the top, so I'm usually hitting over it, so I'm usually raising it by a little bit, so I'm only dealing with the last 3 or 4 at the top. But as I continue to go on, I'm going to need to go ahead and move and make different numbers and make adjustments to that. But like, there it is, guys. I'm just giving you a basic overview. I didn't construct it right in front of you, which I wish I could have, but it's simple, it's easy, and it's effective. And if you want to save $1,000 this Christmas, check it out, try it out. I'll talk to you guys next time.